Hello everyone. Today I'm happy to bring you a new entry in the Buffy and Angel episode guides. Now don't get too excited yet. I'm bringing the guides back provisionally. First, I want to tell you what's been going on. Second, I want to tell you what my plan is. I want to give away some stuff, and then I want to let you know I've started the Patreon. So here goes. As you may or may not remember, since I know a lot of people skip these channel news videos, nearly 6 months ago, Fox had saturated the channel with a dozen or so copyright flags, and I decided to put the channel on hold. In the intervening time, I wrote my Comic-Con presentation and posted one of the rehearsals on the channel, did a few movie reviews, and wrote a couple of articles for Medium that are linked in the description. In the meantime, I appealed every one of those copyright flags from Fox, and they have now been removed, and every video has been reinstated. This doesn't reflect a change in policy on Fox's part, and I just waited long enough. For a frame of reference, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie review was flagged the second it went up. So, I want to get back to making the Buffy and Angel guides again, but if I return to the pace I was at when I started this season, putting out 2 a week, Fox has shown they're still going to flag everything, and will rapidly end up back in the same situation I was in May. So here's my solution. I'm going to stagger the guides with other content, a rotation. It was always my intention that the channel would eventually have a selection of essays on content above and beyond just one television show. I really enjoyed doing some contemporary reviews, and I want to keep doing that as a part of the channel. I'm also planning on starting a project called Film School Schmilm School, and after that is an open week that could be a live-action video, a vlog, a Patreon vid, or a Bad Decisions live stream. In the meantime, the copyright flag that I inevitably will have to contest from Fox will be running its course and fall off, and at the end of the cycle, I'll go back to the next Buffy and Angel vid. This will mean that content remains somewhat regular. I get to keep giving you guys new things, and bonus prevents some of the burnout I get when I make a Buffy video week after week after week. Now, I wanted to tell you about a giveaway I'm doing. When I first watched Buffy, I knew I'd seen something that was more than the sum of its fiction. Great humor and pathos, but written with a perspective about life and being human that I wanted to understand. And spending some time online, I settled on Mark Field's book that I've mentioned a number of times before, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Myth, Metaphor, and Morality. Mark's book is an expansive academic analysis of every season of the show, with an essay for each episode that delves into the philosophy and psychology of the fiction. It is the base on which this entire channel is built. He has been a tremendous supporter of mine, and for the first time, his book is available in paperback. If you're frustrated by the halting progress of the channel or want to go far deeper on any of the topics we've discussed, I highly recommend it. And if you can't at the moment afford a copy, or it isn't sold in your country, I bought 5 copies and want to give them away. Yes, I'll send you one anywhere in the world you want. If you're interested in one of my 5 copies, head over to the Facebook fan page, hit the like button on the channel, and leave a comment on the Facebook post for this video, telling me what your favorite video I've made was. I've picked Facebook for this giveaway because if the YouTube channel ever goes down for some stupid reason, more people will be able to keep up with what I do in the aftermath. Also, it just seemed like it would be easier to contact the winners. 5 winners will be picked at random before the next Buffy and Angel videos are posted. If you don't have a Facebook account, I respect that, and I'm sorry about this one. I'll do another giveaway sometime, if I can think of something else to give away. Lastly, I've started the Patreon for the channel by request. I'm really nervous about this one, but people have asked me to get one going. I tried to come up with some fun tier bonuses and things that I thought could be a good time, but also wouldn't be such time sucks for me that they detract from my ability to get back on some kind of schedule for the channel. Things to keep in mind if you decide to donate. The donations are set to monthly rather than video by video release. Those of you who have been here for a while now know that I can suffer dry spells and vicious attacks of the lazy. If that should happen, you need to remember to go over to Patreon and shut your donation down. But Patreon income long-term will allow me to do more things like grow the channel audience, travel to and speak at more Comic-Cons, maybe a Deadpan Freud t-shirt, maybe hire a part-time editor one day, and with the ultimate goal of going full-time. You can head on over to Patreon to look at the details, link in the description. For now, that's it, and I want to thank all of you for your encouragement and patience. I've received tons of messages from people with their support, and I'm always moved by the personal stories people share with me about what Buffy and the channel have meant to them. I'm going to try and get my production back to, well, it was never great, but to get things back to steady. And I'll see you in the next one.